gonna give people a second to go ahead and come in here right now. We're just gonna take back some of the great dispatches that we sent out yesterday. Looks like our levels are a little bit higher than it was yesterday. So it looks like a lot of people got some decent levels from yesterday. I'm gonna get a second look at pilot stats. So looks like we could start working on the energy officially. Her current stats do the same thing. Yeah, that's right. She only needed like one more. So focus on her energy a little bit. The goal of the energy right now is going to make it all like 160. Former level for that now is 300. Backtrack, hold on. Gotta make sure. And yeah, his defense just needs 10 on it to make it 300. This stuff. And I'm gonna dismantle all of these. See if there's anything I want to change real quick before we proceed. Alright, so we're going to send them out real quick for a group dispatch, guys, and then we'll go ahead and proceed with the gameplay. I hope you guys are excited about this episode, because I'm actually really excited. Alright. So there was a part yesterday where I said like all 5 Gundams are actually there's actually a Gundam out there that's actually a combination of all the other 5 Gundams' best skills all into one, and we're actually gonna meet that suit in this episode. And Cactus self-destructed yesterday at the end of the he self-destructed the Sandrock yesterday, and now he comes back in this episode as a different person. So he's not the gentle soul that we remember in this episode. So, as like I do before, like I do in every stream, I'm gonna explain the story as we go. So here we go, guys.
宇宙と地球、この対立が決定的となったのはアフターコロニー17
Yeah, remember how this whole war pretty much started with the death of Hiro Yui? Yeah, so the 2 decades ago, Hero Yui was assassinated. So the Hero Yui that we know as the main character in this story versus the one from 2 decades ago are completely different, because Hero Yui in the main character is only 14 years old, so they're two different people.
オペレーションデイブレイクの決行後、各コロニーに駐留する連合部隊を掃討するべく宇宙に上がったオスだが、そこで彼らが取った行動は支配ではなく協調性を前面に出した援助による掌握だった。宇宙軍指揮官としてトレーズに託されたレディ・アンは各コロニー代表団と
And just so you know, like, a lot of things happen in between the last episode and this episode. There's been a lot of people's been captured, and someone's suit actually got destroyed in this one too. It wasn't just Katros, there was another guy whose suit that actually got destroyed too. One of the other Gundam pilots.
コロニー政府内にて孤立し、宇宙に戻ったカトルの前でその命を奪われた。父の喪失、そして保身を優先するコロニーに絶望したカトルは冷たき怒りに駆られ、近畿の
Yeah, Katro actually got to see his father get being murdered, and if I remember correctly, Katro's sister also gets murdered too.
そしてある者は自身のガンダムを破壊されるに至る。
Yeah, and Duo was the one who actually got his Gundam captured, and his they broadcasted all through the colony, and just to watch the death site being destroyed.
戦う相手も帰る場所も失ったガンダムと少年たち。
Yeah, a lot of things happened. The only person that actually didn't get captured or get really messed up too bad was Wu Fei. Wu Fei was probably like the only one that allowed himself to get captured versus the other pilots. Well, and Tro. Tro kind of just went under. He infiltrated enemy lines and actually is a part of the army right now.
ゼロと呼ばれたガンダム。
The suit they called Zero. There's going to be a lot explaining about this suit when it appears. I'll explain it a little bit, but I'm not going to go into too much in detail about it. Yep, think about this real quick. The five doctors were working on the Talkies, literally putting the finishing touches on it before they just disappeared. This was right before Hiro Yui was murdered. So think about this real quick. The Talkies is still able to keep up with the 5 Gundams even though it's 20 years old. Yeah, so like Lady Oin has 2 split personalities. One side is her gentle state, and then the other one is her aggressive state. And right now, that dude's just confused which one is the real her. I'm not going to reveal which one's the real her. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of explaining right here. The mobile doll system is actually just an AI system. So it's programmed to mimic pilots' movements, and they're completely controlled remotely. But there is a problem with using a system like that. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably all realize it's just that they make them predictable. So even like a decently skilled pilot, as long as they can tell the pattern, the mobile dolls are screwed. Right now, Trace is trying to prove a point that the mobile dolls cannot match a human, basically. But I mean, also at the same time, like mobile dolls don't show any mercy. They're machines. They're not going to show any mercy, so there's not going to be any hesitation. But a well-trained soldier will always know what to do in any given situation versus a mobile doll. Even though mobile dolls are going to be ruthless and they're just going to kill regardless of what the target is, a human is always going to outmatch the mobile dolls just because they can see patterns versus a mobile doll that can't. Yeah, so like this really tests the loyalty of the soldiers versus Trace. Trace already knew that he had really nothing to worry about. I mean, a lot of soldiers in the Oz faction are loyal to Trace. So for the guy just to turn on him right there and about to shoot this guy, I saw it coming from a mile away. There's too many soldiers in the Oz faction that just respects Trace way too much. Yeah, even the doctors are about to sit here and talk about it. Yeah, so like they think like the mobile dolls is literally no bloodshed. It's pretty much just a game. It's like moving chess pieces on a chessboard, basically. Right now, they're basically only reason why the professors and doctors are even alive right now is literally because they're useful. Once they become unuseful to the Oz faction, they're literally just gonna kill them. Honestly, I kind of agree with Dr. J here. A war without bloodshed is just like it's like false game peace in a way. Like, how are you gonna know how to appreciate real peace if nobody had to fight for it? And right now, Dr. J right there just hatched his own little plan with the other professor. I'm not gonna say what that plan is because it's gonna reveal some of the story, but the Professor G and Dr. J just hatched a plan right here to get back at Oz without them knowing. Yeah, even though Lady Oran's such a savage and just completely ruthless, somehow her second personality, the nice one, is going around the colonies, basically talking up Oz, how great they are, and how nice the faction is, and how beneficial Oz will be to the colonies. Basically, collecting more and more soldiers and making the world more united. But in the background, the old Oz factions is getting prepared to launch a mobile doll squadron against anybody who doesn't agree with their ideals. And right now, Trace doesn't agree with that. So these two suits right here are actually pretty unique. They're being made by Dr. S, and I believe the other person, yeah, it's also Professor G here. All the professors have really been working on this independently. Mercury, I believe it's the red one here, is a special unit. That one has the shield that it holds actually this counters as a beam saber as well, is equipped with a beam gun, and actually has a protected shield on its back that will protect it against any kind of beam weaponry or projectile weapons. And then the blue suit on the side, I think that's actually Mercury, and the red one's Venus. So until I figure out which one, I'm going to explain them both. But the blue one, I'm going to call Mercury for right now. It's equipped with a beam cannon. It has two different outputs. It has this regular output, and then it has this maxed out output. And the thing on its back actually releases the output so it can collect it and then fire. So it's pretty much like a cooling, basically. But that's the only weapon that machine has. See, Troy Barton completely penetrated Oz as just a regular soldier. No one knows what the heavy arms pilot looks like, so this was actually perfect for him. Yeah, I can't say the bee name, but it's this. The red one's called the bee, and I can't remember how to say it. Beta something and Mercurius. Okay, so the red one's actually is called Mercurius versus the blue one's called Beta something. I can't say the name. So, but something interesting is about to actually happen right here. Yeah, they're about to test the Mercury's defense system. You're going to see how well this system actually works. Yep, here we go. Hero is that who's actually inside there right now is funny. It's Hero. He's actually planning on using that suit to destroy the Mercury since it's complete. So look how well the shield works against that beam cannon. Since the blue suit wasn't complete, it actually overloaded itself. But since he tried to use the max output on the Mercurius, the shield could withstand it, but it couldn't stabilize, so it ended up faulting out. So there was definitely some work to do with the Mercurius still. So Hero ends up getting captured here. Which I think that's actually kind of what Hero wanted. I think Hero wanted to get captured so he can see what's going on in Oz. Because, funny enough, Hero actually didn't go into space with his Gundam. His Gundam's actually still on Earth. Ah, so there's Wu Fei. Wu Fei has been going through space, even though his suit, just like the custom characters, is not meant for space. It still has some capabilities. He's been going around kind of destroying any Oz he can find. But right now here, his suit is not doing so hot because he's constantly fighting with no place to really recover. See, no bullets, no fuel, and it's a sealed deal, no propulsion. So he's literally just floating. Yeah, Wu Fei actually hatched his own plan here. He wanted to get captured because he knows where the doctors are being kept. That's why he's in front of the moon, because that's where all the doctors, professors, that's where all they're being kept right now. And pay attention to the space station, because the space station is actually going to be important later. Not in this mission, but in another mission later on. I didn't do something, but I forgot to change the title of today from earlier. So I apologize if I'm not talking for a second. I'm currently trying to fix it. Yeah, so they're actually making Hero pilot the Mercurius, but they're equipping a self-destruct on the suit just in case if Hero ever thinks about trying to run away. It's going to be programmed into Troa's suit, and he's going to detonate it if Hero tries to run. Troa's going to have complete control of that, but we all know Troa's probably not going to do it. Alright. Even though he's trying to act all cool right now, saying like, "Oh, how gonna pilot? How do you fight mobile dolls?" See what I mean? They can tell how they're gonna move. I didn't realize it fixed itself that quickly. But basically what's happening right here is that we're fighting mobile dolls. We can't destroy any of them. Hero and Troa can't. Only Miliardo can. So it's gonna be, this one's always very tedious. Because Miliardo can't take any damage. I mean, hopefully we can meet this condition without having to worry about doing any of that, but this part is always like up to chance if Miliardo gets hit or not, because we can't defend him, we can't do anything with him. The best thing we can do is just like damage the mobile dolls enough that he can just go ahead and just one-shot them. And hopefully we can keep the mobile dolls focused on us. And I apologize for that disconnection earlier. I had to switch internet connections real quick. At least Miliardo here knows who to fight against. It's the ones that are sparking Miliardo. Don't hit the ones that are not sparking. Ah, Miliardo got hit. You're not gonna meet the condition. Which is kind of unfair if you think about it. Like, you have to let Miliardo do this, and you can't defend him, you can't do anything. See, he's about to get hit again. So it's like, God, like, how else are we really supposed to do that besides know who he's gonna hit at that time? Mark his words when he says that. Freaking the way that suit is right now, he could practically one-shot people if he actually had it super high. Too bad he's about to get hit here, though. Go right here, hit the guy that's right in front of Miliardo. See, like, that shield reduces that beam cannon to 229. Like, that's just ridiculous how much that shield reduces any kind of range weapon. Oh, and just so basically how that works, it's like an electronic magnetic shield with a beam coating. So it's like electricity mixed with like a beam-proof coating. It's really weird how it works. They don't explain too much about how it works in the Gundam Wing anime, but I try to understand it as much as I can. I consider it kind of like the same as an eye field, but like instead of it being surrounding the whole suit, the shield just surrounds the suit, and that's basically how it produces an eye field. The only witness to those fields is that any kind of range weapon, not range weapon, melee weapon makes that shield practically useless. Especially like the Sandrock, his melee is literally practically just projectile. Well, it's just a metal sword. That shield's not going to do nothing to Sandrock. It's not going to stop it. But I also seen that if you overwhelm that shield with enough firepower, the shield also does nothing as well. Oh, now Miliardo wants to dodge. Since we're not going to meet the condition anyway, I'm just going to use Tro and Hero to eliminate the last two mobile dolls so we can move on to the next part. Oh, so Miliardo basically is here. I forgot to explain this. Miliardo is here to be a representative to the Saint Kingdom. To talk to peace talk, kind of like peace talk to Oz, like, you know, look, like, we're a peaceful faction. We're not here to go against you, but we're here against your ideas, though. But non-violent. And you guys are about to see how Oz takes that.
人気の差を見せてやる。
Alright, now sit back, get some tea, get yourself a snack, because there's about to be a lot of dialogue.
次のポイントへ向かう。
See, even Emiliardo knows what really was going on. He's not even going by Zex Marquise anymore. He's going by Emiliardo Peacecraft. Zex is there. Well, Zex. Miliardo is there to know what kind of like how the system works, but Miliardo knows what really was going on. He's not stupid. See how like Lady Owen's entire like personality is changed when her hair's down? Like, it's crazy how like she could, it's like a switch, she could flip on and on. Two-faced bitch. Yeah, even they know who he is. Like, he's Miliardo Peacecraft, that's his real name, but his also name was Zex Marquise, the Trader of Oz. Yeah, but there's still one more player that hasn't made an appearance yet that is going to be completely changed. And then right here is where we're going to see him. And we're also going to explain the most iconic suit in the entire series. That right there, it is Gundam Wing Zero. That is what the 5 Gundams are based off of, and they're all in separate capabilities. So like, you got Death Sight that was the running away hitter. You got Heavy Arms that was heavily armored. You had Shinlong that had that was a melee powerhouse. You had the Sandrock that had the best defense, and you had Wing Gundam with the best mobility. But they all strayed from this one suit. That Wing Zero has all the best abilities of all 5 Gundams mixed into one. See, this is Catcher right now. Look how he's talking. And how he's showing no remorse, how he's just straight out just killing them with just one shot. The Wing Zero has the power to destroy a colony with one shot. And you guys are about to understand why Catra changed so much with so little time. It isn't because he's holding a grudge over his murder. I mean, of his family's, was father and sister's murder. I mean, he is, but there's another factor in play that's actually kind of controlling him. Yeah, right now they're basically about to throw out the Gundam pilots they've captured because they're not needed because they've already collected their data. So now the Mercuries and the Virtue can now be piloted separately. I say Virtue, that's a Gundam, but I forgot what that thing's called. I can't say its name correctly. And when I mean pilot separately, they can be controlled by mobile dolls, and they can use Hero and Tro as data in order to do it. Yeah, so Catra's currently targeting all the colonies. He's destroying them one by one. So keep that in mind. Like, Catra went from being this gentle soul who told people to surrender the weapons and let them live. Now he's just a cold-hearted killer. And there's a reason why Dr. J here was kind of afraid, why he was like asking for answers, because he knows what kind of Gundam can destroy a colony on its own. See? The Wing Zero was actually the original Gundam all the professors worked on. But there's one huge problem with it. It may have huge firepower, huge mobility, but there is one huge problem with that machine. It's funny like how they're putting on such a good act for this. See, they're already making a plan to already destroy Oz with Catra, but what they don't realize is that Catra's being controlled by something. See, Trolla's like, there's nothing to worry about, it's just Catra. But Hero already knows something's off. There's still a little bit of what Catra was, just a little, but that's their only warning they're gonna get. This suit's so devastating. See what I mean? Catra's not the same right now. He's not who we think Catra was. This version of Catra is fueled by rage, anger, and bloodshed. He even took fire at Troy, his one of the closest friend he has. He just took a shot and just didn't even think a second thing of it. Even Hero couldn't even let that slide.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over facts.
That's how dangerous that Gundam is. The Gundam was never supposed to be built because even the doctors that created it were afraid of it because of what it can do and what a certain feature could do. This right here, him basically betraying Lady Oin, is going to get him killed. And he's so reliant that the mobile dolls are going to absolutely destroy anybody that opposes him, except he forgot about one thing. You know what, Professor Gene ain't wrong. Sometimes life needs a little bit of that. Keeps things interesting. Oh, so little fun fact. Wu Fei is actually not telling Wu Fei to shut up for actually a good reason. He's trying to save oxygen. Right now, in that particular scene, Wu Fei actually slows down his heart rate, so he just uses less air, and he's just like, you know, Duo, you should kind of have this skill. Like, you should have been trained in the arts to understand why this is necessary for you to be quiet and to slow yourself and calm yourself down. Like, the amount of skills that Wu Fei actually has at his disposal, he is such a good soldier. This is like the only time we're ever gonna see. Well, this is the first time we're ever gonna see Lady Oin in a suit. There's gonna be another time we're gonna see it too, but that's gonna be like very later on. See, like right now, Lady Owen's trying to release the Gundam pilots because they know those pilots are going to be the best shot they have to fight against the new one. Now, this mission is going to particularly be hard for the group since, once again, this is space and our suits are not really good in space. So we're going to have to buy stuff and to make them a little bit better for space. So, see what I'm buying here? Gliders. That's going to help our suits be a little better. It's going to reduce how much movement they get. But overall, it's gonna make it better for them to be able to move. So it's better to be slightly good, to have a good amount of movement instead of having almost zero movement. So the goal here, before I start, is Lady Oin. She can't die. She cannot die. If she dies, the mission's over. The grunts in the back do not matter. These guys do not matter at all. So we're gonna have to destroy the mobile dolls in front of her. So this squad right up here and this squad on the side. But we're also gonna have to destroy 10 of them. before Hero defeats Catra over here. So we're gonna go ahead and move Hero above to start attacking Catra, and you guys are gonna see some moves from the Wing Gundam Zero here. His moves are very cool. So, and there's also still gonna be some dialogue between the two. So I'm gonna explain a little bit of the dialogue as it goes, if anything needs to be explained. Like, see how Catra's trying to beg Hero to run away from him? There's a reason for this. There's a little piece of Catra that is still trying to cling on to what he believed in before. But he's just so hurt right now. See where he says Zero says to kill everyone? There's a reason why he says this. I don't want to explain it yet, but I will later. Thank God for that beam shield, that's all I gotta say, because normally that thing would do a lot of damage. See, that would have been at like 500 if that shield wasn't up. Alright, so this is going to be this mission is really going to be about strategy here, because we're going to have to place people in certain areas so we can do heavy damage. So I'm trying to get a feel for this. We're definitely going to lose some fighters here, because yeah, like even right now we're going to have to lose one here, because I'm going to have to get closer to certain areas, so it's going to be very difficult. That's all I'm going to say. This mission is going to be very difficult just because our suits are not fitted for space. So we're gonna move the heavy arms up. Luckily it has a range, has decent range, so it can hit. This is our first time our group's dealing with mobile dolls, so we might get hit a few times until you know, they kind of get the hang of what the battlefield's gonna be like from now on. It looks like we're doing pretty well with the whole dodging, though. Looks like we're doing pretty good. There. For the two people that already went out and started the fight. So we might be moving Death Scythe again, depending on what this raid attack's gonna do. So we're gonna hit these guys on the side, definitely, and we're definitely gonna hit these guys right here. We eliminated two of them, so that was pretty good. I mean, you can't really. My character's dialogue might not make too much sense with just fighting purely mobile dolls here. I can't remember. We just needed one more, I think, or I think he might have been done. Looks like we might be hitting this guy on the side real quick so he got closer to the center. Alright, looks like we're ready to get into the center here and start protecting Lady. Ooh. We might have to check the Taurus's stats to see like what exactly we're dealing with here, because I think, well, that hurt. Just know exactly what we're dealing with here, stats-wise, because we might have to do some serious upgrading after this mission's over. I took 2 hits right off rip. Ooh. Heck no, I'm not about to start moving. Stop moving here. Nah, that was some. Ouch! Hurt. 245, 240, 270. What's the 270? Oh, 270 straight down the board. Oosh. So we're up by 30 in almost all, at least in most stats. I mean, our defense is definitely the highest, but I mean, we're already facing problems. Let's see, would it matter if we move that side? No, not really. Might as well just keep them there. This mission is going to be difficult, guys. This mission is actually going to be incredibly difficult. Hey, at least Lady Oin actually has some skill. But she's about to... Oh, she dodged? Oh my god. She's already done. She's dodging. I'm about to check her stats too. Well, at least this guy know who he's supposed to attack, and it's gonna be me. But this is look at the percentages right now, like how 62% on me, and I'm just like, bruh. I'm glad I gave the other suits extra armor, but we might after this mission's over, we definitely gonna have to bump my my suit's armor after this, because we can't be going out taking hits like this. At least it tickled Elreka, man. It left a bruise on me. You know what? I'm gonna retract that statement that he just said, because no, because we're gonna have a hard time. Yeah, you can call him Little Puck Me, but we're gonna have a hard time regardless. Because the one thing that's going to be hard about this is that all the Tauruses are all just range suits. So they're going to try to keep away and track us from afar, while majority of our suits are literally close range suits. Me too, Mizure, me too. We're gonna be defending a lot of stuff right now. See what I mean? I'm just eating these hits. Like, it's just open season on me. Like, I got a target on my back. Like that, like the old Looney Tunes show when Elmer Fudd had a poster up of Rabbit season. It's Jesse's season right now. They're all coming after me. Definitely next round we're gonna do is that we're probably gonna move Araka and me still close to the center because we gotta protect Lady Oin, and we're gonna probably force we're probably gonna move Heavy Arms closer as well, but then we're probably gonna use Death Side as a raid attack so he can get some extra movement in so he can get closer, because we're all gonna have to stay in the group for how slow we're being forced to move, and how much damage that I'm taking. Catcher over here just laughing like a mad bull, like he's a mad scientist. I don't care about that energy, I need some HP back off all the hits I took. So, like before, we're gonna move Hero first. So I know how long I'm gonna have to survive every single round. See, like how normal the damage the beam saber does? Imagine if we didn't have that shield when he hits us with the twin buster rifle. That thing would be hurting us right now. Alright. So like I said, well, it might be a better idea to move her. So Dragon Fang here, we're gonna hit this guy with fire. It might be unavoidable, she might just get hit by this beam thing, and Yep, here it goes. Ooh, 35-25. At least it's not that bad. So, I'm actually going to get up in this guy's face in order for none of the other suits to counter me. Because it's one thing if one of them is just going to counter, but I know they're going to use the other ones as supports, so no, we're just going to go straight into this guy's face, we're going to hit him for some damage, and we're going to move Heavy Arms and then Elreka, we're going to move Mizure and Night Thing over there to kind of help us out, because we can't do this on our own. Sucks that we have to protect Lady Oin like this, because if it was me, if I was I would not be protecting. If it wasn't for the fact that we would lose this mission, I would not be protecting her. I'd say, ah, shit, you're on your own. It's every man for himself. I don't think we gotta worry about that. I mean, they're mobile dolls. Once the suit's destroyed, they're pretty much gone. Okay, get some additional movement. We're gonna keep moving them. Still not worth to do, at least not yet. Lady Oin, I need you to stop, please. Stop moving forward. Stop trying to get ahead of me right now, because we're trying to protect you. For once, I'm actually going to try to save you. Don't ever let me catch you on the block, though. Don't ever let me catch you on the block. Yeah, attack the grunts, leave her alone. I don't care about them. They can die. I don't care. But Lady Oin has to live, unfortunately. Thank God they at least have a shield. But don't get it twisted, though. Those guys are going to try to go for attacks if they can. They're going to try to take massive hits for no reason. Great. I don't have anyone to help me self-defend, so... oh, goodness. I really hope that I don't... I'm actually going to have to pray that Lady Oin takes some of these hits. I can only take 4 more of those. I can only take 3 more of those hits, guys. Yeah, that's right. Attack that guy. Leave me alone. Oof. He should have just threw the shield up. Shouldn't even try to evade that hit. And he's still trying to evade hits like he has that big main character energy, guys. Bro, you're in a grunt suit. You're gonna die. And well, he's done. He really thought that he had that big energy. I bet he was probably screaming to himself constantly. Like, I should have been able to dodge that. See, this guy's up to be smart right here. He's gonna defend. he saw his buddy go down. He's like, well, this shield's gonna be my best friend. I'm gonna hug it. Good on you, good on you, man. Good on you for being smart on this. Shit, I'm hugging my shield right now too. Good, I dodged it. I don't know. I'm kind of shaking in my boots right now. Hero, no, I'm only saying this because I kind of need you to hurry up, but can you please hurry? I can't last much longer out here. Not like this. Catcher, I know, man. What happened to your father never should have happened to your father, but you're letting it consume you right now. Alright, so we're gonna have to get rid of these guys here. Catcher's almost dead, so we're gonna try to cover. Now at this point, I'm gonna try to get everybody close together because I need to be healed. I need to be healed fast. As long as it destroys one of them, I don't care about the rest. Okay, we're gonna get away with killing 3 of them. So now, God, I just need one of these guys to get close enough to me. Move her. Okay, thank goodness. You can move her on my side here. You can't move anymore. You're just gonna stay right there. Means that you're gonna be my partner for the rest of this game, for the rest of this mission. And you're gonna protect me. Alright, now we're gonna move Shin, Rekka around the back of me here. And, I'm gonna use a skill to do double repair. Give myself back a little bit of HP. Not a whole lot, but I'm definitely parking it right there. Alright, Hero, do your thing. Go ahead and get Catcher out of here.
お前を殺す。
ゼロの予測が外れるなんて。
Zero was wrong because he took your perspective. Because you were so full of anger and frustration.
誰よりもだ。
Now, but we're about to get a dialogue here. Alright, now the historical moment here. I'm going to go in and explain a couple things once again. Hero's like, are you finished now? Troa making one last appearance, well, one more appearance, even though he shouldn't be doing that. It's sad that like Troa knows that his suit's about to explode, but he's like, you know what? But I'm done though. I think I'm done here, guys. Like. Yeah, he's like, he's ready just to be done with this. He's just done. But I like how he speaks like that he's still gonna live. Heroes is already like, yeah, you're the one who killed him, dumbass. He's not that Catcher's like, you know, yeah, go ahead, kill me, but you need to save him. And the disrespect, he's like, your heart wasn't even in this. You killed Troa for no reason. His death meant nothing here. Just the absolute disrespect. Like, Hero's like, I'm done with you, Catcher. Really? Yeah, there's also going to be a new suit we're about to see here, the Virgo dolls, which are basically modified, weaker versions of the Mercurius. Yep. Even Lady Owen knows it's about to be a problem. But there's no need to fear. Duo's here. Grim Reaper's back, baby, in the new Deathside Hell. And Wufe in a new Outron. So, like, originally this scene here, Wu Fei's dialogue in that moment was, how about some payback, huh? Like, he knows, like, the suits are 70% complete, but he's like, you know what, let's get some payback real quick. Now we're gonna see some Wu Fei going in there with his new suit action. His moves are actually pretty sick.
貴様が違うというのなら、その持てる力すべてで俺をねじ伏せてみろ。これがさらに増したアタックの力だ。皆さん、これが俺の正義だ。
Like, the damage difference between his suit and our suits is literally insane. Like, we were barely getting half, and he's doing more than half. And we're just sitting here, it's like, his suit's 70% complete, guys. Like, the fuck? What are we doing wrong?
力のない者が俺たちの前に出てくるな。
Like, the fact that the terrain capabilities at A makes a world of difference versus RC, because it also makes our damage less too, which is crazy. So like we had to upgrade our suits even further beyond in order to get the same amount of damage they're getting on theirs.
相棒に切れねえものはねえんだよ。
Ah, the new Death Scythe Hell. See how much damage he's doing right now, chat? Like... Sorry, I was getting rid of a hangnail. At least our suits are at least doing pressure, at least. It's just the fact that, like, it's getting harder and harder for us to dodge. See, lucky Death Scythe has that command. Well, has that ability. Always be facing problems. The amount of damage we're just taking. Lucky for that extra armor, right, Chad? See, somehow Mizra is just able. Ooh, what's going on with the screen right there? Ah, Wu Fei got this. He'll dodge all that. He's Wu Fei. He's the cocky son of a bitch that we all know and love.
舐められたものだ。やってくれる。
It was a fluke. He wasn't paying attention. He was distracted.
その牙で悪を切り裂くのだ。もらった。これが俺の正義だ。俺はナタクを忘れない。ナタクと共に生きる。
These guys are gonna be perfectly fine on their own. Ooh, new move, Dragon Fang. The new improved Dragon Fang.
見切っている。 俺たちが正義だ。
Like, so freaking brutal.
臆病者たちに俺たちの正義を見せつけてやるぞ。
So, how the Dragon Fang basically works is that, like, in his shoulders, there's basically extensions to his arms. That's the reason why they can reach out like that. It's pretty neat, though. Oof. And there's actually a new feature to the Outron that was different from the Shinglong, too, on its back.
舐められたものだ。
Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that move eventually. So before I continue on with this, I kind of want to explain some of the new things about bulk suits. So not only that the death scythe kept with the original active with the hyper jammer, it also got improved. So now it will be more active. So he'll be able to take less. There will be less time, so they'll be able to target him. But now he also has an active cloak, and that active cloak's ability is also pretty neat. His active cloak does reduce 3,000 damage for beam weapons, and not only he still has a shield defense, and you can clearly see in all his basic stats that it's also been increased from the original. And of course, there's some differences on the Altron too. Not only his weapon changed from from the original weapon he had, but it's now a twin beam trident. His Dragon Fangs, he has two Dragon Fangs instead of just having the one. He has a beam cannon on its back, but it's still kept with the original Dragon Fang fire, but now he can just use it from both arms instead of just the one. And, you know, basic overall stat boost overall. So, Look at how many people we gotta deal with versus with what they're dealing with right now. Oh, incredibly unfair. But you know what? It's not time to complain, chat. We just need to go out and just do it. So, what I'm gonna do here is get myself my MP up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it. We're gonna move her up. Erica's gonna take the charge here. Teamwork makes the dream work, chat. So move my guy to the side so I'll be able to hit both sides here. And me and Shinlong and me and Areka is going to attack this guy together. Yeah, it's time to gain back some of the confidence I lost when I was getting hit the entire time those last couple of rounds. Yeah, tell him, me. I got physical knowledge of one, but I already had that skill. Alright. Now we're going to move Night Thing onto the side. And I'm going to help them out. We're probably going to give that skill to Eloreka next mission. I mean, most of her weapons are basically physical as well, at least on that machine. Go ahead and destroy this guy. Like this. This is gonna be a long. This is probably gonna be one of the longest fights we do here, Chad. least he got that super high. Okay, who has the most energy? Looks like I did. So we're gonna do a big raid attack on everybody. Get this guy on the further side.
仲間は絶対にやらせねえ。
お手柔らかに。
俺に任せろ。ついてくるなら勝手にしろ。その腕信じてるぞ。
援護要請を受諾。あ、はい。
We're not probably gonna kill any of these guys, but we're at least gonna do damage. Ooh, got one of them. Yeah, got at least one of them. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and use the beam gaggling here. Man, we're still gonna get through this, guys. We're still gonna get through this. Go ahead and get her the reflexes level 3. Make her a little bit easier to dodge out here. Looks like Misa is almost out of energy here. And there's nothing we can really do about it. Yeah, because after this one, Erika's going to be on her own when it comes to attacking. For at least for like another round or two. Welcome, new viewer to the chat. Hope you enjoy the dialogue. And the commentary I'm going to try to do here. But I want to know, how's everybody doing today? Come on. The chat's kind of quiet. I'll tell you about my day. My day's been fantastic. Got a lot of things done. Got laundry done, and finally got it done cleaning my room. Got a lot of things done before my work week starts. I think the only thing I really got to do is just like cook my lunch for tomorrow. slice and dice them. Tired as always, but good. Ah, so you gotta get yourself like a 5-hour energy shot or like a monster drink and keep on trucking. Sleep is for the weak.
どうしようもないのは確かだが、それでも俺はこの世界を信じている。
Go ahead and get him that reconnaissance skill, especially in this situation. I'll move up to the side here with him, and we're going to use a the Buster Shield attack on this guy.
相棒の性能をなめるなよ。俺たちには俺たちの信念がある。それを忘れるな。
Unfortunate. I had a friend that had dealt with that, and he, I forgot what he found that really works for him. I know, like, a lot of people just take a lot of just THC in order to help with that, or CBD, instead of, like, getting the medicine for it. Because, you know, eventually you just develop immunity to that. Oof. Took another hit. Ah. Send it straight from the roof. Shoot, by the end of this mission, I'm going to have a whole lot of new scars. Alright, so I'm going to move my guy right there. So, Wu Fei and Duo is going to move kind of like a pack, because they don't need to be too far away from each other. Like, you can even, like, take a look at, like, how the Death Scythe moves now versus his TV version, or his previous version. He just moves a lot quicker. Heck, even the version that we're using for Night Thing right now is, he's moving a lot smoother. So I might, it's a strong might, I might actually let the characters, our characters develop their suits into their final versions. Since we are becoming closer to the close to this, since all the main characters are pretty much getting upgrades, I think it's going to be our time to get upgrades as well. So we're gonna take a look at the new weapon here, the two-barrel beam cannon. New move that Wu Fei just got, because he didn't have much wave weapons before. kind of looks like a scorpion's head, or no, a scorpion's tail. Unfortunately, I can't hit him. Luckily, I have my boy over here, Nightbane, to tank this hit along with me. Shout out for Carmelita for making this character with us. Hopefully, after this mission's over, get someone else to make a customer character with us. That was a really good hit there. Got rid of that guy. Unfortunately, it's out of Xinglong's range. Still out of Xinglong's range. This is going to be one of those fights. But thanks to that Reflexes level 3 skill we gave her, she's definitely dodging a lot smoother. Like I said, Jeff, these CPUs ain't stupid, and not in this game. Out of Altron's range here. Why we like the Hyper Jammer, guys. It dodges a lot of things. Another great dodge by Wu Fei. He's here here for justice, and he is going to make sure justice is served.
様に俺たちは倒せない。このナタクには妻の魂が宿
Still
ってい
sad
る
thing
の
that
だ。
happened to Bufei's wife. She didn't deserve to die. Maybe we'll be able to see the shield in action here. I don't think Duo's gonna get hit though. Nah, since that thing's so when we know he's gonna get hit, those wings on the side are actually gonna be closed down on his body. That's how we know if he's gonna get hit or not.
うかつに俺に近づくと信じまんぞ。
Another amazing dodge by Duo here.
当たるかよ。お決まりのセリフだけどよ。無駄な抵抗はやめときな。
So when they're close together like that, they don't get as much energy, but they do get a lot of HP back. So unfortunately, she got all her HP back, but now we're facing a problem that she doesn't have a whole lot of energy though. So she's gonna have to, Alarica's gonna have to move up here, do a nice raid attack. We're not gonna do it that way. We're gonna hit the guy that has it's all ray sparking, so that way when we destroy that one, Alarica's not gonna take a hit.
仲間は絶対にやらせねえ。俺に任せろ。
攻撃タイミングを譲渡。援護要請を送信。
仕方ねえ。行くぞ。
はい。
その腕信じてるぞ。
破壊。
So we did a lot of damage to all of them. I think this kind of gets rid of, we might be going to get rid of the rest of the Tauruses on our side. And then Bufei and Duo can clean up on their side. But then bigger problems when we have to face God, I can't remember their names right now. Bargos. Yeah, the Bargos. I won't be playing your victory speech just yet, Elraka. We still got a long way to go. So I know she doesn't have a whole lot of energy, but we need to hit her to at least be in position. Everyone's curious about that music that's playing. That is Shin Asuka's music from Gundam Seed Destiny, the most hated character in Seed Destiny. Once we reach that point, well, then explain why. I really said that just to get a reaction from a friend of mine. I don't think I'm getting a reaction out of him for that one, though. Are you not looking forward to that doctor visit tomorrow? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not looking forward to a lot of things. You know what? Gotta power through them.
それでも俺はこの世界を信じている。
Alright, trying to get these guys in position. So, probably be safe here. I mean, she has a lot of HP. These Vargos are pretty tough. If you use any ranged weapons against them, they'll deploy that beam field. So we gotta kind of have to be careful how we approach these guys. Well, hopefully they figure that out, and it's just not a colossal waste of time for you. I have work all day tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. Duo's just gonna keep chopping these guys down. Just gonna keep on trucking. Jestside is such an iconic machine for everybody in America. If anyone knows anything about Gundam, you're gonna know Jestside, and you're gonna know Gundam Wing Zero Custom. You're gonna know those two suits automatically. I mean, that's why we're all here. That's why you guys are all watching my stream right now, because we all either interested in the series or we all just really love the series since when we were kids. And that's what this is all about. We're all going to sit here and learn about the series as I'm playing this game, because there's a huge amount of dialogue and there's a lot to learn. And I'm just the person to do it. That is true. It's not going to be too much longer. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Okay, we're going to hit the Tauros on Duo side to go ahead and get rid of it. Do damage on one. Destroy that one, so he'll have an extra turn. Well, I'm glad it does. I know a lot about the Gundam series. There's probably not a whole lot I don't know about at this point. Alright, so got that guy on the side. And now Wu Fei is going to take care of this Tauros right here. fighting is all in the mind, to be honest, because like you have to have the will to fight. If your heart's not in it, you're not gonna do your best. But that's the main thing you do, though.
俺の正義だ 宇宙に戦いをもたらす者たちその全てが俺の敵だ
Yeah, oh man, got this super high, so that's gonna make this even more devastating. Putting my soul into this. If you kill him, I know you really did.
俺が俺の正義だ
Well, your soul wasn't all the way in it. And he took it. Come on, Lupe. I guess he can't take everything. Looks like not Duo. Lupe can go ahead and hit that guy with some Dragon Fire, or weakest defense. It's gonna be a good hit.
やらせん 皆さん
Nice, nice. Oof. Oh, so we can actually see the shield in play. 392.
のんびりしてらんないみたいだな
このままうまくいくといいんだけど
Alright, hit this guy with some Vulcans. Now those two are going to be coming to the center and destroy the last Tauruses that are left while we're dealing with the Bargos. Should be able to clean this up pretty nicely. The Bargos don't attack on their turn for some odd reason on this mission. At least the black ones don't for some odd reason. We're just going to go ahead and swiftly take care of them. So we're gonna move Death Scythe up. We're gonna attack these two on the side specifically because Eureka doesn't have a whole lot of energy still, and we're gonna we'll basically do both sides. Hit two on both sides.
アルファ地点へ移動放って柔らかに
仲間は絶対にやらせねえ俺が先導する仕方ね
Well, I keep Eureka Misa doesn't have all that energy. I don't know why I just swapped those two. Good amount of damage, Ooh, one's gone. Two definitely gone.
とその面を見せるな。俺たちの前に。
Hey, and he got a character level up. Gotta love it. And he got his super high. So just to make sure we're gonna kill these guys here, I'm gonna move myself up. Take care of this Tauros right in front of me, and then I'm gonna go over and destroy the Bargo as well, and then I'm gonna do a count support Deathscythe when he goes in for that last Bargo. So now, like I said I was going to do, we're going to destroy this. I'm going to destroy this guy here. Ooh, I didn't even notice that that guy had a skill on him. Communications. That's actually going to be pretty good to have. Gonna go ahead and put more energy in this suit. It might not matter after this mission's over because I'm pretty sure we're gonna just go ahead and upgrade these suits to their final versions. Give us a little bit of edge when it comes to space at least, because if we're going to continue using these specific suits in order to do it, it's going to be a struggle all the way through. Alright, thing over here just slaying people with the scythe. Well, this side's completely cleaned up. So, best thing to do is moving Outrider right here to get rid of this Fargo.
敵残存戦力の早期殲滅を優先。
Just to make sure that he's there, he's gonna have enough energy to deal with the other one. Together with Elraka. Alright, marksman level 4. She doesn't have a whole lot of range weapons, so that skill's not going to be too helpful to her. Give her that last one, then we're going to focus on just energy. Well, once again, probably not going to matter. Now we can go hatch full open with a dragon fang. That should kill that guy. That was the last Fargo on both sides. So I think this only left is the two Tauruses left. And this mission's over. So to make this a little bit more worth it for Wu Fei, she can't do a hatch open, but she can at least get this guy with a beam gagling gun. Yeah, you were fine. So, actually, I think I just thought of a better way to do this. Hit this guy with Dragon Fire from El Rucka, then we're gonna hit El Rucka's gonna hit the guy behind Duo. Wu Fei's gonna move over to the side, hit both of them with a Ray attack, and then Wu Fei's gonna finish off the last Taros. I love her dialogue. Dang, one shot. All right. Ray attack on this guy. Probably not gonna kill him though. Hit me. 2 versus 1. Maybe? Almost.
実に俺に近づくと信じまうぞ。
Yeah, but Blueface gonna finish that off.
戦うか否かは俺が決める。これが俺の正義だ。
And with that, this mission is done.
ナタクを忘れない。ナタクと共に生きる。
I'm just gonna have to explain some dialogue here. Even though this really just false strength, you guys are using mechanical machines to do your dirty work, well, like other factions are gonna have to fight with their lives. See, Trace doesn't approve of this. Exactly. It sets a really bad example. There's a huge point that he's trying to make here. Like, I'm not against what he says. Like, using mobile dolls to fight a war, it just takes away the entire entire thing of war when what you're fighting for. Like, it's so soulless. It's so easy, is what he's trying to say. Like, it's so easy for someone to click a button and cause millions and millions of people to die, instead of like being right there, right in front of pulling that trigger at that person. It's not. It's just too easy. It's just not right. Alright, we're gonna get back our dispatch here. Alright, so we got 30 minutes on that dispatch. I figured that they would be back for too much longer. So, like I said before, we're probably gonna upgrade the suits officially, but we're not gonna upgrade these. I'm gonna keep these. We're actually going to make new ones, and we're actually gonna upgrade the new ones into the newer versions. Who is this? Ooh. And luckily we have a whole lot of dispatch tickets in order to do that. So I'm gonna go up here to the training and start upgrading. Well, start sending them out to do this. I forgot what levels they have to be at. That should be more than enough right there. So, new version of Sandrock. New version of Heavy Arms. The Altron EW. Then everybody's favorite, the Death Scythe Hell EW. Now, we no longer need these to fight in space. No longer. And we're also going to have to move some parts over from the old versions of the suits. Alright, and with that, all we gotta do is just... Oh, that's right. When we unlock these guys, we actually get the movie versions, because that's what the suits that we upgrade our old suits to. They're actually the movie versions of this, including the movie versions of all the characters we get when we do that. Wait, before I start doing this, anyone got a custom character idea before I start sending them out to be for the suits to be retrained? I'm gonna give you guys. I'll give you guys until 12:07. Do some stuff on the side, and one straight, the red one. I'm not going to explain any of these suits over here, not until we get to their series. Oh, those guys are still, they're still 12 hours and a half out. Oh, you guys want me to come up with it? I mean, I can. Well, that was gonna come up with a new character. You know what? I'm gonna make someone from my friends list a character. I'm gonna make him weak as fuck. He's gonna die in the first episode, and I'm gonna name him Loki. And I'm going to go ahead and give him his favorite character's theme. And he has officially a lot of catching up to do. go ahead and do our own modifications to him before we can send him out there to his death. At least gotta give him a fighting chance. And God, and just in real life, he's gonna cost me a lot. He's gonna cost me a lot of pain just trying to get him where he needs to be. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and send the group out. He has a lot of, his suit's gonna have a lot of catching up to do. Because he's gonna have to hurry up and get developed into his suit's last version. So yeah, we're gonna get into this suit. And we got new information. We got the Catcher Zero version, which once again I'm going to explain here soon why it's called that. But right now, you're still gonna have a lot of catching up to do. He has to be level 7. And I think this is going to be the last one we're going to be able to do. Yeah, it is. We only have 4. Alright, there we go. Now we finally got the version he needs to. We're going to go ahead, give him some parts. Give him that. And give him energy. And we're going to go ahead and see what our suit's stats are going to be at. What we're going to have to work on ahead of time. So, Sandrock does not need any help when it comes to defense. He's at 400 for some odd reason. I don't know how he got that high. So we're going to go ahead and focus on his mobility being at 300 flat. And then we're going to be working on his attack later on. Same deal with this. So we're going to have to move on. I think Altron's defense is already, his defense is already at 300. So we're gonna have to go ahead and work on energy. I want that to be at 180 all around for all of them. Gotta look at his stats again. Pretty sure his, oh yeah, his stats is already ridiculous. So we're gonna go ahead and probably just go ahead and boost his attack to automatic 300 naturally, even including with the boost. So this is pretty much going to conclude the stream for tonight, guys, since it's already 12:08 and I have work early tomorrow. So we're going to send these guys out one last time, so they'll go ahead and be prepared for tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Drop a follow if you guys liked it. And I'll be catching you guys on the flip side tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow. I'm actually not going to be doing the Gauntlet challenge tomorrow to kind of give this a break. And so we can have some other different stuff on the stream and not just Gundam every single day. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and I hope to see you guys there.